So hello, well today I'd like to take a look at this, which is a book about Roger Moore. It was interesting, it's by Paul Donovan. Roger Moore was a famous film actor, lived around a couple of 100 years. Famous with Elizabeth Taylor, been with everybody in actual fact. Ivanhoe, if you may remember. Had them all. Had many more than more, in actual fact. Roger Moore. He Rogered them all, in actual fact. But no, jokes aside, stop it. Back in the day, he had a car, which was a Volvo P1800 sports car. And of course, in the day when I was a child, I thought, wow, this is really cool. I dropped the accent. No, I thought that Roger Moore was, well, he wasn't just one of my most favourite actors ever, but he inspired me to do roof tiling. I went to heights that I'd never been to before. Cuckoo! No, this video, right, it's all about these little models that I've got, and I think they're awesome. When I was a kid, I used to play with them, and of course, some of them are broken, some of them are busted. But Corgi Toys originally pulled out a P1800 Volvo, and when the Saint television series of the 1960s became so mega famous, effectively they converted the car into the Saint's Volvo, and well, you can see I've got them in various different guises, but I think it was such a huge hit that most recently they've re-released a little model of the same car, which is awesome. I can just get at it, obviously without drop it. I don't want to drop it, but that's a re-release model of it. Okay, so that's the same car that they released back in the 60s, which has been done in the last couple of years, which is absolutely awesome. I mean, it really is a lovely model. As you can see, it's well, it's immaculate, and it was released in a it came in its own box. So there's the certificate of authenticity, isn't it? Corgi Model Club, the Saints car, Volvo P. Yeah. Hello, you can read. That's it. Roger Moore. However, I've got a few more. So, this one, okay, some of them that I have are, this box is a reproduction, okay? It's not the original 1960s box, and the car has been restored by Roger Moore. No, it's not been restored by Roger Moore. The car has been restored, so it's a model collector that's really made a great, absolutely, it's wonderful, it looks beautiful, I love it, it's awesome. But it's not original, it's a restored version of the original 1960 model, the Corgi toy. But why not? I mean, having said that, it cost 80 odd quid. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with that, because it's such a lovely thing, and also the person that restored it was open-hearted about it and said, look, it's a restoration, I do this as a living, and that's what they do. It's got the original Roger model in there. Can you see Roger driving? I don't know if you can see that. Roger's inside, on the bottle. On the bottle with a tottle. But there is a little figure in there. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably not the best way to display it, but that Roger's inside. I don't know, not in focus, obviously, or out of focus. Not really for his close up, but that's that one. So let's get this into perspective. Right, that belongs. I get confused. So here's another one, but this one, aha, this one is original. So this is an original boxed model from the 1960s, which is in great condition. That's the original box. My money penny, that's my original box. And that's the original car, which is really, really cool, because you can see it's in lovely condition. And this one would be worth well over a couple of £100. That's a fact, because it is what it is. It's a minter edition Corgi Toys Roger Moore Saint Volvo. And there are loads of them around actually at the moment. I was about to say there aren't that many of them around, but there are loads of them coming on the market now. But the prices just keep going up and up and up. Not that I'm just showing this for that. I'm just trying to make an interesting video, innit? And there's another one in another. Boom, boom, boom. I've got a few of them in it because I like it a lot. That's another one that's original. Another lovely condition car, but you can see something striking is that the originals have yellowed Saint. You can't age things ever unless you're an expert forger. So the new one has obviously a very clear sticker, and you can see the older ones have got very either worn out or very yellowed stickers. And yeah, well, this one's in probably my most favourite of them all, because it really is in top order. And they had like they were sold with like suspension. You can see that boom, 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 goes up. But this has never been played with really. It's always it's fantastic. It's in great order. A lot of the time you get the coloured lights missing, worn out at the back. Let me try and show you. Like that, you know, it's just nothing. It's all battered. It's because kids for some reason crash cars, don't they? They smash them into each other for some reason. I don't know why they do that. I suppose that's because they're where their parents drive. And that one as well, you see it's got hardly any coloration on the back of the lamps. It's an original, this one. It's very original, but it's old. It's old and it's worn. Whereas this one is absolutely sweet. It's mint, isn't it? I love these cars. I don't know why. One day I would like to buy a Volvo P1800, but I wouldn't buy this one. I would buy the one that was the ES. It was the Estate, so you can carry more stuff in it, and that had a slightly elongated boot space that you can had a hatchback type of thing that you can lift up, and that's what I'd like to have. But that's it. These are originals. These ones are mint. There's something missing, which was the Corgi Toys club membership. There was like a piece of paper that you know allowed you to join the Corgi club, and you can see this is original because it's got, you know, on the it's 4 shillings and sixpence or whatever it is. But there was a Corgi club piece of paper that allowed you to join up with the Corgi club, and when they've got those bits and bobs in them, then they're really mint, then they're really cool. So look out for that if you want to collect these sorts of toys. But this one is, for me, is absolutely freaking awesome. I love this model, and hence why I've got so many of them in various guises. This one's got a missing lamp. They had little dual headlamps, and this one's got missing. And I'm looking from you find them on the internet. I know it's crazy, but you can find them. They're there. People sell the dual headlamp, and I'll stick it back in there one day and restore it. But great little cars, love it. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching another nutty video of mine. All the very best wishes. That's Jimmy. Cheers.